McIlvain 7th in the SEC in strikeouts with 56. In his first pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 93 miles an hour on the stadium gun. 0-1 to Halter behind the plate. And another fastball leads to a leadoff walk to Kobe Halter.
Filled the major leagues one day.
And he drives this one high and deep to left field. Hewitt will watch it clear, and just like he did against Leiter, he does the same against McIlvain. Fabian with a 2-run shot to put the Gators on the board.
I think it surprised you a little bit with his body type, just the juice that Fabian has. I think he went back-to-back right on right changeups. And just coming into this game, he hadn't thrown the changeup to right-handers really at all. 2% of the time this year. Fabian saw it to pitch before.
Shift down with 2 strikes and the curveball in there for strike 3 called. McIlvain gets his first K. Diaz late on that one, and he goes down swinging, 1 down. Country, and his numbers since he's been in the college game back that up. Goes down swinging, back-to-back Ks to start this game for Barco. It's in seclusion for a week and a half. Little roller to third. Derek Fabian, the freshman, on the run, and Keegan skates his way down to beat it out. And he pounds this one off the mound up the middle. Keegan around second, headed to third. Judd Fabian comes up throwing. That will allow an extra base for Jones in the back end. Line drive under the glove of Fabian. That'll get 1 home, but the ball stays in the infield as Fabian at least was able to knock it down, and Vandy's tied it on a Bulger 98-foot single.
So you go punch out, fastball in on the hands of Keegan to start, and the swinging bunt gets him on. I think Fabian thought this ball was hit a little bit harder. I think as he went to move, he thought it was hitting harder, and you could see at the end, it kind of surprised him. It gets back on it.
And couldn't find that 90-mile-an-hour pitch from Barco, which is a new era of all of college sports, not limited to college baseball, as Rivera gets a 1-out walk from McIlvain. Loud shot back to the mound, chance for 2. Kolwick makes the turn, and it's a 1-4-3 to end the inning. 75th anniversary as this one's lifted deep to left field, and Calvin Hewitt in the starting lineup goes yard. A leadoff home run, and Vandy has tied the game. Well, just like that, we get a little light show as well. Dr. Doswell, it means so much as we celebrate Jackie breaking the color barrier today.
And African Americans love the game, and in many respects they still love the game. Urban youth academies that MLB is building, including the one just north of the museum, giving young people opportunity to play, goes that needing that pipeline of players to feed into the collegiate levels and ultimately feed into the minor league levels.
3-2 to Enrique Bradfield, and he chops one back to the pitcher. Barco handles that one cleanly. Dr. Doswell, thanks for being with us. We certainly appreciate your time. And 19 in SEC play, but Kevin O'Sullivan said, you know, that surprises me a little because he usually has really good at bats. Fooled on the final one there, the second strikeout for McIlvain. 46 career home runs for Fabian, and he draws a 2-out walk. 6-foot right-hander delivers, and that one's off the thumbs, and a little flare pulled in by Kolwick. And that'll close the floor to third.
Get back quite in time.
Sharply hit, and that goes for a base hit, with Rivera playing him a pull on the infield. Second hit of the game for Bulger. Line drive, snared by Halter, and that will close the Vanderbilt third. Langford at the plate. So what's interesting, there's always 2 sides to it, right? As Langford dumps this shot in the gap, he's going to try and run. He's got good size, he's got great speed, but he belly flopped in what is typically a very slick turf. He just kind of skidded his way into second.
We're used to seeing in college baseball.
To third, off the glove of Diaz, the freshman, will get all the way into the corner, and Kalilau not only brings a run home, but he ends up at second base. Boy, how one pitch can change an at-bat.
And I guess for Kalilau, this kid's kind of been like professional hitter from the time that he showed up on campus. I think if you're Davis Diaz, you want that one back. It was hit decent, but to the backhand side.
Here's the payoff. Ground ball, and Diaz scoops this one up on the run. Nice range for the freshman, and that'll strand a runner, but Florida gets another. A run on 2 hits. Shortstop Carter Young sends this one to left field. It's a 2-out single. Here's the payoff. Runner goes, and it's lifted to left. Langford has plenty of space. And that will close the Vanderbilt fourth. Barco, that would be a fantastic sign. Fabian pounds it up the middle.
Yeah.
Runner goes, pitches in the dirt, get all the way to the backstop, and caroms right back to Bulger. Derek Fabian now 3 for 3 in stolen bases this season. And Thompson's able to draw a walk on that 97-mile-an-hour fastball that missed low.
The leftover peeps go.
That one peeped through the right side. Fabian around third. They'll wave him home. And Florida has added to its lead. It's now 4-2 Gators on a Wyatt Langford single. He's 2 for 3 tonight.
This cat can hit now, and he's not afraid to use the right side of the field. The double in the fourth, when he came around to score, was to right center. He had a missile up the middle that they took a base hit away because they had shifted his first time up. Now this time, backside line drive. And when the shift is on, especially in a spot like that, I mean, that's just taking advantage of fastball out of the way.
Riley's 20th pitch. Strike 3 called. Riopel 0 for 3. And Keegan mowed down. Pretty simple. Just wanted to be on the field every day. Goes down swinging. Back-to-back Ks for Ficarata. It's the first 1-2-3 inning turned in by a Florida pitcher. To the left side, Young, the shortstop. Footwork, glove work, all perfect. 1-2-3 6th for Florida. Battling against the shift, and he's able to draw a walk on 4 pitches. And obviously, Kevin O'Sullivan, the winningest coach in Florida history, has seen a lot more pitches than BT Riopel has. Take Kolwick with the clean single. 2 on, nobody out. Vaz squares and puts a bump back to the mound. Only play at first. And a sacrifice advances Bulger to third and Kolwick to second. Skied to center field. Fabian has plenty of space. Bulger to tag. He'll come home easily, and the throw comes into the middle of the infield with Kolwick going to third. Now the Diamondbacks coming out of Vandy. That one got to the backstop under the glove of Riopel, and Vandy scores a run to tie the game. Tate Kolwick with a good read. And you talked about the ball kicking off that brick backdrop. Well, that one caught enough of the glove that it barely rolled to the backstop.
Riopel's been good tonight defensively. Watch his glove, though. He doesn't get it turned over. It was almost like he was going to block that ball. It was a fastball. It's a fastball to the point that you got to spin that glove over and go backhand. It's just a lot easier to make that play. Instead, it goes through the wickets, and Vandy's tied it.
Got him looking. Ball 4 gets to the backstop. Off of the glove of Diaz and into left field. Halter was being waved to third but never made it there. Vaz got to it in a hurry. Second, Fabian at first. Ripped to third, but right at Diaz. And that'll end the Florida threat in the 7th. Wick sat down the freshman before the season started and told him what to expect. And not just baseball, but what to expect in academics and the social life and how to play for Tim Corbin, the whole thing.
Things about Tim Corbin today, so maybe I'll learn some things about you.
And a big-time vacuum. Dominic Keegan bangs it through the left side. And we got 2 on. with one out in a tie game. It's me. From a pitch recognition standpoint, that one to the right side, knocked down by Cali Lau, and he'll get the flip over the bag, and somehow Purnell got the feet to the pillow.
And be 17, 18 years old and face a guy's 24. Historically, that didn't happen. And we talked about limited draft the last few years, and obviously guys getting a COVID year.
Into the right field corner, Spencer Jones on the run. Try to backhand, and he got it right up against the fence. Great awareness by Jones. Schultz retires the two that he's faced in the 8th, and he did it efficiently.
First round pitcher.
Right. Take Kolwick with a base hit to lead off the 8th inning for Vandy. Swings at the first. He's got his second hit of the game. Javier Vaz drops down the bunt. Kolwick goes to second, and the sacrifice does its job. It's a second sac bunt for Vaz since he entered as a pinch hitter. 3-0.
I know he's a 9-hole hitter, and they'll put Young on right now. It looked like the intentional walk right there. Because Young does have the flash, just 5 home runs, but he's got real power in that bat from the left side more than the right.
Payoff. Swing and a miss. Purnell got him, and they strand a pair in the 8th.
Right now, and that is not easy to continue all the way through the year. Fastball on the inside part of the plate, and that gets the younger Fabian Derek looking.
Here's a 3-2. Swing and a miss. 92-mile-an-hour fastball from Schultz. He did it with a strikeout. Pulled to the right side, base hit. Bradfield's got great speed, and he has just set the table to put the pressure on Florida. That is the first hit for Bradfield in 12 at-bats. There he goes. The pitch is a strike. Throw to second is wide, and Bradfield's in there. Now 19 of 19 on the season and into scoring position with nobody down in the 9th. The 2-2. Chop to the left side. Rivera waits on the hop. Fires to first high. The tag didn't get him. And Vandy's got runners at first and third. Zach Neff is a first base umpire. It looked like Cali Lau got the glove on the back shoulder. Jack Bolger to the plate. 1-0. Line drive gets through. Vandy wins it. A walk-off for Bolger.
Mm-hmm.